take him. Marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
And the Clippers starting five. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bamba in at the five, roaming the paint. Clippers on defense. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The three. Bamba's shot is off. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Pass to Bamba. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Bamba a screen on Edwards. Harden, that's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo outside for Randall. McDaniels against Harden. Mr. Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And there's the drive.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 5.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three ball there.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Harden looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin. He's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David, here's Bamba following the three by Minnesota. Powell, no one around him, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
A nice shot by McDaniels. Edwards against Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint with 4 seconds on the clock.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. He knocks it down. Are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the...
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So for the Clippers right now, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Harden against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba setting the pick for Harden. 3-pointer. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Harden outside. Leonard with this screen on Edwards. Harden outside. Driving the lane. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. That's a 2 from Randall. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes. That's unbelievable. I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The deep three from Harden. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Edwards against Harden. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition. Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Bamba, a screen on Edwards. Bamba against Edwards. Plays it up off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in this game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Edwards passes to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Leonard. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. It's stolen by Edwards. A finish. Edwards going all the way.
Guys, you get a look at how dynamic a force Edwards can be. Makes both the defensive play and then goes ahead and scores it himself.
Harden against Edwards. Nobody near Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing, and Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Pocket 6, stolen by Bamba. Harden outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better. You sure? Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and
And that about wraps it up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then it's Miller. Then there's Reed. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here. but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley left side. Pass to Minot. Drives to the hoop. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get them the ball.
And here is Zubac. Here's Coffey. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Dunn's got 5 now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mike Conley. Outside, Jones. Back to Porter. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Jones, to the wing on the left. Coffey. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Alexander Walker. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the 3-point shot. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead. Zubac with the screen for Porter. Offside Jones. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Coffey. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Conley.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Dunn misses. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the wide-open shot from Reed. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Done with it. Conley picks him up. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Dunn dishes to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley up top. Dunn covering. Conley the pass to Alexander Walker. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight to the wing right side. Here's Coffey, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Coffey's got 5 points now this quarter. Porter with the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach.
Keep trusting, all right? First half the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones, and it's Bamba in at the center position.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
McDaniels against Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. On the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so he hits both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Harden outside. Fires away from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Harden. And Edwards slams it in.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Harden finds Leonard. It's Harden with the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers leading by 5. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The deep 3 from Harden. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randall outside. And Jones sends it back. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Powell down low. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside for Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. He takes it in.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Randall against Leonard. Randall no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
6 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Bamba. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Powell with the steal. Harden outside. Drills it from outside. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets on the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside Leonard, back to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Pass to Jones. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Leonard with the steal. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,
afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gobert, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Memphis. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Randall with it. Here's DiVincenzo, pounded by Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Nice balance from Gobert, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Randall with it. Defended by Jackson. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. For 3, Randall. The offensive rebound. Right side, DiVincenzo. Huff pulls it in. Edwards against Bane. To the left wing. Here's Huff. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Morant against Gobert. Smart outside. Back to Morant. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The 3, DiVincenzo drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morant with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Huff. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Launches it. And that's good. Randall for 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Huff, the pass to Jackson. To the right side. Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Morant, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the basket by Edwards.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Morant surveying the floor. Randall pulls down the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
And you can see Ja's been working on extending that range.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits. In the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
And here's Morant. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Randle outside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Superior strength on display. Randle just refusing to let the defense slow him down there. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Checked in for Huff. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Pass to Clark. McDaniels against Morant. There's the 3. Oh, Ja Morant from deep.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
DiVincenzo.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Clark. Good, and the setup by Morant. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Randle, pass to DiVincenzo. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Morant against McDaniels. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Morant outside. Smart passes to Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Bane.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's McDaniels. And Morant clears the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Clark up top. Pass to Smart. Clark with a screen on DiVincenzo. Puts the move on. And the layup by Clark. Clark's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
DiVincenzo driving.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McDaniels against Morant. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Smart, a screen on Edwards. Right side, Bane. Clark finds Bane. Lets the 3 fly.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Morant against DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Bane, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 16. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert. Bears got 9.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Okay, so now that does it for halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Jackson, Luke Kennard out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 4-man position. Here's Mina, defended by Jackson. Alexander Walker gets an open look and hits it. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Kennard for three. On target from range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Conley looking for an opening. Miller outside. Outside Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets a floater go. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Pippen. With the drive. Oh, and Reed with a block. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Minot. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Kennard on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Wells. Count the basket. Wells has got his first points of the night.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he drives in. Left side, Alexander Walker. Conley against Kennard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Fires the three. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 21. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. Shot on the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. Wells has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed for three. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Memphis. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. Knocked away. Inside. Outside for Randall. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Randall's got 11 points.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Bain. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the run. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Smart. No points yet. Right side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The T-Wolves on top, just dominating this one. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Minnesota leading by 20. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Randle. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 20. Smart passes to Morant. Here's Bain. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Big slam from Bain. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
It's McDaniels on the wing, pounded by Morant. Pass to DiVincenzo. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Bain, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And stolen by Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Clark. Now Bain. Clark with a screen on Edwards. Bain, the pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Memphis on D. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, DiVincenzo. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Morant against McDaniels. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Nice move. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Bane, from the top of the key, he buries it. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And stolen by Clark. Smart for three. Hits a three-pointer. Smart has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
Knocked loose. Outside for Morant. Back to Clark. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with it. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
McDaniels can't hit. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The three from Bane. And it's Morant off the drive. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. From downtown. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Free throw good, Edwards. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks. words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Bane in at the 3.
Look at Smart. This guy can really fly.
Moran against Harden. Bamba, a screen on Moran. Harden drives in, and then Harden with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Smart against Powell. Up top, Jackson. Offensive rebound. Smart finds Bane. Back to Smart. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Smart's got 5 now.
Well, when he gets in a rhythm out there, Smart can be a problem at the arc.
Harden against Smart. Bamba, a screen on Smart. Here's Harden. Pass to Bamba. Powell with it. Screen by Leonard. Powell's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough. That's Ja Morant understanding his job. He knew exactly where the clock was.
Harden, deep three-point land. Memphis with a rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Smart with the ball, Bamba covering, and the dunk by Jackson.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Leonard for 3. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Smart passes to Jackson. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Harden with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Bamba. And he drops it in from the low post.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Smart finds Jackson. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Harden scanning the floor. The three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Bane, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Jackson, the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Harden against Smart. And Harden with the slam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Now Smart. This one for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of play. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for Memphis, Smart and Bane on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons, but at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once, and that fan base is restless.
No one covering. Leonard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, over the years, man, we've seen Leonard become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Oh, an impossible move! Ja Morant!
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And then Harden with the jam.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. On the wing, Bane, defended by Jones. The 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bamba, a screen on Smart. Leonard inside, defended by Smart. Outside Jones. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bamba misses. Grizzlies lead by 11. Oh, Smart drives. Clark outside. Outside Morant. Counted from distance. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Bamba, a screen on Smart. Harden, the pass to Bamba. And the 3 off target.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Again, it's Jackson Jr. His combination of size and shooting can be deadly.
Harden into the lane. Smart against Leonard. Back to Bamba. Pass to Leonard. Bamba, a screen on Smart. Here's Leonard. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Bane surveying the D. Plenty of space. The rebound by Bamba.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Smart for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Morant. Smart, a screen on Powell. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, look at the activity of Morant all over the offensive glass.
Harden against Smart. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Bane, the pass to Jackson. They set the screen. Oh, a terrific swat. And they'll keep possession. Morant with it. Harden picks him up. Outside Bane. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a passer Bane has become.
Clippers trail by 16. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Harden against Smart. The drive by Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Left side Morant. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Memphis up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah. Now let's take a moment. Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with Kevin Porter. Ivica Zubac's out there with Amir Coffey. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. He buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here's Coffey. Here's Dunn. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Kennard outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Dunn with a steal. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Memphis leading by 17. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And then Porter with the dunk.
and making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw is off from Porter. Memphis leading by 17. Pass to Kennard. Jackson outside. There's a screen. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The fourth spot held by the Grizzlies.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Kennard.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 18. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Williams against Porter. Zubac with a screen on Williams.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
Great look, but off the mark. Kennard passes to Jackson. And he drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Kennard outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Grizzlies foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Dunn. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Jones drives in. Dunn outside. Bamba, a screen on Smart. Up top, Dunn. Driving in. The 3 from Bamba. And that's not going to go. And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They're efficient. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Grizzlies now. They have a 19-point lead on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Desmond Bane is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 5. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Harden can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Jackson with a screen on Harden. Right side Morant. Knocks it loose. Powell with a steal. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Kicks it out to Clark. Driving inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Memphis leading by 23. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Smart passes to Morant. With the teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. 4 on the clock. The three from Bane. Connects from downtown.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Harden with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Leonard's shot's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Morant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Norman Powell. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell.
That's his third
foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Bane, defended by Jones. Bane, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And now we're good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Clark with a screen on Powell. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bane. Jacks up a three. Powell pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Here's Smart. And the layup falls.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark with the screen. Smart with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Clark, the pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Smart. That one a little long. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Bamba, a screen on Bane. To the wing on the left. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant.
Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Clippers, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Edwards drives in, and Edwards hit the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Bamba a screen on Edwards. Jones with it. Picked up by Edwards. And then by Jones.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Harden looking it over. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Down low, here's Harden. And Harden is the stuff.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Randle with a screen for Edwards.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Pass to McDaniels. Ring shot on the way. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere. Those guys are a luxury to have.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Harden against McDaniels. Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's stolen by Jones. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And again. It's the Clippers from deep.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
From deep, Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Harden for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is on there at Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And another three for Minnesota. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the Clippers on the break. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Leonard, 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Harden.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Inside, here's McDaniels. Count the basket. 9 points for Jaden McDaniel.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harden, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul bomb, but actually a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that can be major intimidation and affect your game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Bamba setting the pick for Harden. Harden with the stop.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
2 minutes remain in the
Stolen by Harden.
2 minutes.
The numbers in their favor. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Randall kicks to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
Bamba setting the pick for Harden. Up top, Bamba. Back to Harden. And the foul called on Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Bamba a screen on McDaniel.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Edwards.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
McDaniels against Harden. Driving in, and the jam by Harden.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees the lane open up, he attacks.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. For the 3, 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo against Powell. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Lets the 3 fly, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Timberwolves.
We need a department.
Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Ivica Zubac. Dunn is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Jones kicks to Dunn. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 3. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets the extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. At the top of the key, Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. For the lead. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Zubac. Left side, Porter. From deep. They get it back. Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And stolen by Dunn. Beyond the arc. Pass to Coffee. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Takes it inside.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Done. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And Coffee gets it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
From way out there, the defense has got to respect Porter's range. It's legit.
And Jones sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Poke loose. Pass to Reed. Here's Minot. Takes the 3.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The 3-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Back to Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Clippers have possession. They have a 9-point lead. The shot's good. Jones has got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Here's Jones. That shot off. And we've got a timeout call from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Harden against Edwards. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here is Powell. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
To halt the run, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Harden outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Randle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And here's Harden for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Harden up top. Going inside. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Leonard has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards against Jones. Driving to the basket. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Clippers leading by 11. Takes it out to Leonard. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. They get it back. On the wing, DiVincenzo sinks the 3-pointer. DiVincenzo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell, the pass to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 8-point game. Randall from outside. And Bamba pulls it down.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo. Second personal foul. Fourth team.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
Mohamed Bamba.
And Bamba drops them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He was all alone on that one. And the Clippers lead by 13.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Harden launches it from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put them.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and
For a midweek edition, let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Memphis, Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that? Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jackson on the wing, defended by Gobert. And here's Morant outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Randle can't hit. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Smart looking around.
Watch the screen.
5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Jackson, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Jackson, pass to Morant. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. With the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And there's something to be said about clock awareness. Jackson Jr. keeping an eye on it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo against Morant. Here's Edwards. Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power!
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Kicks it out to Bane. Clark in the post. Checked by Randle. Good work defensively by Randle. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Here's Randall, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Memphis. Going inside, and it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just wow, a monster flush from the big man.
DiVincenzo against Morant. The drive by DiVincenzo. Count it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
With some arc, and Gobert with a block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Smart and Bain on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Smart against DiVincenzo. Smart passes to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
From deep, Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant against DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Oh!
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Pass to Bain. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Randall outside. He takes it in. That shot is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant finds Clark. Jackson right side. Here's Smart, guarded by Edwards. Here's Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Now Randall from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 5 points.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. To to the paint. Here's Randall. Oh, wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Morant. There's the drive.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Tries the spin move. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smart against DiVincenzo. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly, and he's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And there's the screen. Pass to Clark. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Smart finds Morant. Morant with the slam!
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. And stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bane fires for 3. No luck on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said.
And there's more NBA. And that's it for halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Minot in at the small forward. Jackson down low. Guarded by Miller. Pass to Wells. That one drops for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Alexander Walker with it. Working on Williams. Puts one up from 19. Cleared away by Wells.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Kennard. The ball's knocked loose. Williams with it.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Here's Minot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. A slam dunk by Reid.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jackson on the wing. Down low. The jump hook. 2 points. That one goes. Edey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Minot. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies trail by 7. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team foul.
Here's Wells. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And it's blocked. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Fires the 3. Trails it from deep. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. They swipe it. Right side Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Kennard for 3. Got a piece of it. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Jackson. Kennard outside. Pass to Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Now here's Williams. Kennard for 3. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Edey. And he banks in the layup. Edey's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Right side read. Pass to Minot. Conley looking for an opening. It'll count. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Desmond Bane is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo against Clark. Oh, sweet move. And DiVincenzo with the lay-in. Good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Morant with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Bane, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Jackson right side. Randall against Bane. Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
McDaniels from long range. Clark grabs the board.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Bane pass to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall right side. It's Edwards on the wing. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. 3-pointer. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's go with a 3. Minnesota again missing. Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And Morant gets it to go.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smart passes to Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Smart against DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Here's Bane. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a guy you can trust in the big moments. Bane is a very consistent shot.
Edwards looking it over. Over Smart. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Jackson outside. Morant with a screen on Gobert. And it's Jackson on the take. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. Smart against Edwards. Here's Randall. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
DiVincenzo against Smart. Pass to Moran. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2. So it's Minnesota now. Edwards fires from way outside. Misses. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some...
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Bamba is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now here's Morant. Off target from 3-point range. Harden looking it over. Leonard on the wing with the shot. Tries again. Bamba kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson with it. Bamba picks him up. Jackson passes to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Harden against Smart. He gets it in there.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing.
Nice finish. Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Smart against Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Morant against Harden. Harden grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Mark against Jones. Leonard with a screen on Bain. Clock at 6. Harden outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Bain looking around. Out left to the wing. And then Morant rams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football. They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Morant against Harden. Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bain back to Jackson. Bain sets the screen for Jackson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Harden against Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Back to Jackson. Plenty of space. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Harden against Smart. Now here's Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture.
James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Brandon Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Harden outside. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Harden against Smart. And the jam by Harden.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
It's Morant with the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Harden against Smart. Harden outside. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Jackson a screen on Jones. Bane kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Bane. And he's good on the three ball. Bane's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Leonard the pass to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis leading by 6. Clark with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Smart. Morant surveying the D. Into the lane. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands. Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Bamba, a screen on Smart. Pass to Bamba. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Smart against Harden. Harden with the stuff.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 6-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark outside. Morant against Harden. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Grizzly, okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. And now that'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jones. Dunn is out there with Porter. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Pass to Edey. Dunn against Kennard. Here's Jackson. Williams, a screen on Jones. Jackson kicks to Kennard. From the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Clippers trail by 6. Porter outside. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Williams in the post. Who's there? And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Pass to Zubac. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the left side wing. Kennard on the wing. Dunn covering. To the inside. Edey, good on the bucket. Edey's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
They get the rebound, and it's Zubac with the extra effort.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wells sets the pick for Williams. Porter with the steal. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Coffey. He has yet to score. Outside, Jones. Jones with the screen on Kennard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. 1:57 left to play in the third. Edey gets the bucket.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Clippers trail by 7. Porter looking it over. Pass to Zubac. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. It's good from long range.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
1:14 left in the third. Outside for Jackson. Jackson a screen out Porter. And the 3-ball is good. Williams has got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's blocked.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Jackson in the corner. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Zubac a screen on Kennard. Scooped up. Zubac the pass to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Back to Jones. Kennard with the rebound. And it's Memphis on the break. From deep. No good on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Vince Williams out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bamba a screen on Smart. Harden kicks to Powell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here's Morant. Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Morant. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 24.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And a deep three from Harden. The Clippers keep it alive. Jones finds Harden. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Harden's shot is good.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Outside for Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the three. Clippers trail by 11. Jones sets the pick for Harden. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Making the circus shots, that's just a routine play for James Harden at this point in time.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Morant passes to Clark. Outside, Smart. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bamba, a screen on Morant. It's Harden with the drive.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Morant against Harden. Morant kicks to Clark. Now Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Back to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
It's Harden with the drive. There's a good screen. Leonard kicks to Harden. Fires from deep. And Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Clark with it. Leonard picks him up. And Morant throws it down.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The kick out to Bain. For the three. And they'll get another chance. Morant passes to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 6. And the basket from James Harden.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Bain with the bucket.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Bamba, a screen on Clark. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's the break. Here's Smart. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
James Harden. Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Morant.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Harden with it.
James Harden.
Stolen by Bamba. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it's David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.